G'day guys, my name's Dave Trent and welcome to another GuitarZero2Hero song tutorial. And in this lesson, I'll be teaching you how to play Faded by Alan Walker. So this is a really great one for beginners out there, and for the basics, you'll need your guitar in standard tuning, capo on the 6th fret of the guitar, and you'll only need to know 4 chord shapes. Now to master your chords back to front, be sure to head over to GuitarZero2Hero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. So the 4 chord shapes for this song are A minor, F, C, and G. Throughout the entire song, there's one 4-chord chord progression, and it's just those 4 chords in that order as well. So we have A minor, F, C, and G. Now for the strumming pattern, it's a very simple down, 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 down. 8 down strums for each chord. Now if you want to spice things up a tiny bit, you can throw in accents on the 2 beat and the 4 beat. Now when you accent, all you need to do is just play the chord a little bit harder. So if we're accenting the A, it'll sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So it's on that 2 beat and the 4 beat. And then for the F, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So you can use that strumming pattern throughout the whole song if you want to, but I'm just going to save that for the chorus. Now for the verse, what I like to do is play more of a picking pattern. So for this picking pattern, what we're going to do is we're going to strum the chord first, we're going to hit the bass note, and then with an up pick, hit the 2nd and 3rd strings. We're going to hit the bass note and hit the 2nd and 3rd strings 3 times, and then we're just going to end with one more bass note hit. So it'll sound like this. And with the timing count, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... And you do that for each chord and it'll sound like this. And that's it for the picking pattern that I like to play in the verses. Now I'm going to teach you a lead part, which is pretty easy to play and really good for beginners. So for this lead part, you don't actually need a capo, so we're going to ignore that, and all the tab up here will be relative to no capo. You can of course just leave your capo on and then play on the same fret that I'm playing now. So these riffs that I'm teaching you are in the chorus and post-chorus. This first one is where the girl is singing "Where Are You Now?" and there's a big drum beat in the background. So we start on the 11th fret of our 3rd string with our index finger. We're going to pluck this a total of 6 times, and then we're going to go to the 11th fret of the 2nd string twice. So the first bar will sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... And then with our ring finger, we'll go to the 11th fret of the 1st string, hit that 6 times, and then with our index finger, 9th fret of the 1st string, and hit that twice. So that second bar sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... You then got to go back to the 11th fret of the 2nd string with your ring finger, hit that 8 times, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then finally finish on the 10th fret of the 3rd string and hit that 8 times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now that whole riff is repeated twice for that "Where Are You Now" under the C section. And altogether this first riff sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... And then when she starts singing "I'm Faded," that's where we start implementing this second lead part. So the second lead part starts at the 11th fret of the 3rd string. We're going to hit that 4 times, and then we're going to go to the 11th fret of the 2nd string and hit that twice. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and... And then with our pinky finger, we go to the 14th fret of the 1st string, hit that, and then go down to the 13th fret with our ring finger. Like that. So our first bar sounds like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... We then go down to the 11th fret of the 1st string, hit that 3 times, and then with our pinky go to the 14th fret of the 2nd string and hit that 3 times. And then we finally hit the 13th fret of the 3rd string twice. So that bar sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... For our third bar, we go to the 11th fret of the 2nd string. We hit that 4 times, 1 and 2, and we then go to the 14th fret, 12th fret, back to the 11th fret, and then we change strings to the 3rd string on the 11th fret. And that third bar sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then our last bar simply goes down to the 10th fret. So we just slide our index finger down 1 fret. We pluck that 4 times, and then we go to the 13th fret with our pinky, pluck that twice, and then let it go and go back down to the 10th fret and pluck that twice. So the 4th bar sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Altogether, this second riff sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 you just repeat that twice as well. Now I'm going to be playing the verse and chorus. I'm going to have a vocal track on top for some context, so please do play along and see how you go. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this lesson. Be sure to head over to GuitarZero2Hero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. If you've enjoyed this and you want to see more in the future, then please, it would help so much if you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave your thoughts, comments and questions below, and I'll see you next time on GuitarZero2Hero. Cheers.
No, I can't stop. So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover that I know you can't afford. But that tattoo on your shoulder, pull the sheets right off the corner of the mattress that you stole from your room.